Hello friends! Welcome back to our channel at NBO. Today, we're diving deep into the world of corn farming in the United States as we explore the trends, challenges, and innovations shaping this vital industry in 2024. Corn is not just a crop, it's a cornerstone of American agriculture and plays a crucial role in our economy, food supply, and energy production. So, let's get started. To understand the current state of corn farming, it's essential to look back at its historical context. Corn, or maize, is believed to have been domesticated over 9,000 years ago in what is now southern Mexico. It was a staple food for many indigenous cultures and gradually spread throughout the Americas. European settlers brought corn to North America, where it quickly became a vital crop due to its adaptability and high yield. By the 19th century, corn was firmly established in American agriculture. The introduction of hybrid corn in the early 20th century marked a significant turning point, as these hybrids produced higher yields and were more resistant to disease. According to the USDA, hybrid corn varieties accounted for about 90% of the corn planted in the U.S. by the 1950s. This innovation laid the groundwork for the modern corn industry we see today. As of 2024, the United States remains the largest producer of corn globally, accounting for nearly one-third of the world's corn production. According to the USDA, approximately 91.5 million acres of corn are expected to be planted in 2024, reflecting a 3% decrease from the previous year. This decline in acreage is influenced by several factors, including shifts in market demand and increased competition from other crops, particularly soybeans, which are projected to see an increase in planted area to 86.1 million acres, up 3% from last year. Corn yields have been on an upward trajectory, with the average yield for U.S. corn farms projected to be around 185 bushels per acre. This increase can be attributed to advancements in agricultural technology, including high-yielding seed varieties, improved pest management practices, and enhanced irrigation techniques. The USDA reports that 94% of all corn acres planted in the United States are biotech varieties, up from 93% in 2023. This shift toward biotechnology has allowed farmers to produce more corn on fewer acres, making the industry more efficient. The economic aspect of corn farming is equally important. For 2024, corn prices are projected to average around 4.50 cents per bushel, which marks a significant decline from previous years. For context, corn prices peaked at around 7.50 cents per bushel in 2021, driven by strong demand and supply chain disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This price drop poses challenges for farmers, as it tightens profit margins. The revenue generated from corn farming remains substantial, driven by strong domestic demand for livestock feed and fuel ethanol. Approximately 40% of domestic corn use is allocated to livestock feed, while the remaining 60% is used for food, seed, and industrial purposes, including ethanol production. The Renewable Fuels Association, RFA, estimates that about 15 billion gallons of ethanol will be produced in 2024, further emphasizing the importance of corn in the renewable energy sector. When examining production costs, the situation becomes more complex. The cost of producing corn has risen significantly, primarily due to increases in fertilizers, fuel, and equipment. According to the USDA, average production costs for corn farmers are projected to be around $4 per bushel in 2024. Fertilizers are essential for optimal crop yields, and their prices have fluctuated considerably, influenced by global supply chain issues and rising energy costs. Labor costs have also increased, with many farmers struggling to find seasonal workers willing to commit to the long hours required during planting and harvest seasons. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that agricultural labor costs have risen by approximately 10% over the past year. As a result, farmers are exploring ways to streamline operations and reduce labor dependency through automation and technology. Corn serves multiple purposes in the U.S. economy, primarily as livestock feed, and for fuel ethanol production. The growing demand for renewable energy sources has bolstered the market for corn-based ethanol, which is a significant driver of corn consumption. Additionally, corn is processed into various food products, including corn syrup, cornmeal, and corn oil, highlighting its versatility in the food industry. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, global corn consumption is expected to reach 1.2 billion tons in 2024, underscoring the importance of this crop in feeding the world's population. The diverse uses of corn extend beyond food and fuel, as it is also utilized in industrial applications, including biodegradable plastics, adhesives, and even pharmaceuticals. In terms of exports, the United States is the leading exporter of corn, with exports accounting for approximately 15% of total corn use. Major markets for U.S. corn include Mexico, China, Japan, and Colombia. According to the USDA, U.S. corn exports are expected to reach 2.5 billion bushels in 2024, a slight increase from the previous year. However, competition from other corn exporting countries, such as Brazil and Argentina, is increasing, prompting U.S. farmers to enhance their marketing strategies and explore new markets. The USDA also notes that Brazil's corn production is expected to rise significantly, potentially impacting U.S. market share. The geopolitical landscape can also influence corn exports, as trade agreements and tariffs may affect the flow of corn to international markets. For instance, the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, has solidified trade relations with neighboring countries, benefiting U.S. corn farmers. Precision agriculture technologies are transforming corn farming practices across the United States. Farmers are increasingly utilizing data-driven approaches to optimize their operations, improve yields, and reduce costs. Technologies such as drones, IoT sensors, and automated machinery are becoming commonplace in modern corn farming. According to a report by Markets and Markets, the precision agriculture market is expected to grow from $7 billion in 2020 to $12 billion by 2025. Drones are used for aerial imaging, allowing farmers to monitor crop health and identify problem areas in their fields. IoT sensors provide real-time data on soil moisture levels, enabling more efficient irrigation practices. Automated machinery, such as self-driving tractors, is helping to reduce labor costs and increase efficiency. These tools allow farmers to monitor crop health, soil conditions, and environmental factors in real time, enabling them to make informed decisions about irrigation, fertilization, and pest management. This integration of technology not only enhances productivity, but also promotes sustainable farming practices. Biotechnology plays a crucial role in modern corn farming. In 2024, approximately 94% of corn acres planted in the U.S. are expected to be biotech varieties. The use of biotech crops has been shown to improve yields and reduce the reliance on chemical pesticides, contributing to more sustainable farming practices. A study published in the journal Nature Biotechnology found that biotech corn varieties can yield up to 20% more than conventional varieties under certain conditions. However, ongoing debates regarding the safety and labeling of GMOs continue to influence public perception and regulatory policies. Organizations like the FDA and USDA have established guidelines for the safety assessment of genetically modified organisms, but consumer concerns about GMOs persist. Education and transparency are key to addressing these concerns and fostering public trust in biotechnology. The global landscape of corn production is constantly evolving, with emerging markets and changing trade dynamics impacting U.S. farmers. While the U.S. remains the dominant player in the corn market, competition from countries like Brazil and Argentina is increasing as they expand their production capabilities. According to the International Grains Council, world corn production is expected to rebound to 1,236 million tons in the 2023-24 season, up from 1,156 million tons in the previous season, indicating a recovery in global supply. This increase in global production could lead to greater competition for U.S. corn in international markets. Countries in Africa and Asia are also ramping up their corn production efforts, driven by rising populations and increasing demand for food. As these regions invest in agricultural technology and infrastructure, they may become more competitive players in the global corn market. As we look ahead to 2024, corn farming in the United States faces a complex array of challenges and opportunities. From navigating fluctuating prices and rising production costs to embracing technological advancements and sustainable practices, farmers must adapt to an ever-changing agricultural landscape. The future of corn farming will depend on innovation, resilience, and a commitment to sustainable practices that meet the demands of consumers and the environment. In conclusion, the corn farming industry in the U.S. is at a pivotal moment. With the right strategies and innovations, farmers can continue to thrive and contribute to the global food supply while addressing environmental concerns. Thank you for joining me today on NBO as we explored the fascinating world of corn farming in the U.S. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. See you next time.